Hi, Peaches. Hi. All right, so this is the haul. This is from 5 different estate sales, and we ended up with a lot of stuff. So we're gonna go through it and show you what goodies lie in these bags, and there are some goodies. All right, so one of the estate sales that we hit was a person that did quilting. So I found some fantastic quilts and linens. And then another estate sale that we hit, they were a doll collector and they were someone that embroidered all kinds of things. So I was in vintage, handmade, hog heaven, 1000%. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. And I also am going to be making a pile of doesn't need to be laundered, and then a pile of definitely going to launder, just because one of the places had kind of an old smell. So the one of the blankets that I got there, I'm definitely gonna launder, but everything else is pretty great. I'm kind of particular about my linens, and boy do I have, oh my gosh, a linen pile. There's a pile of linen. So here we are going through this. And first up, these are machine sewn, but I loved the border on this one. It's a peach color and it's absolutely gorgeous. And then it's got all different kinds of patterns with flowers and then kind of like a red and gray mod pattern. And then the back is kind of like a yummy baby pink. And it's, I swear to you, I don't think it's ever been used. It's like a brand new quilt with old fabric. So I'm super excited about this one, just because I love the pinks and the florals, and it is just so pretty. So I'm gonna get that folded up. David is my folding partner. David, help me fold stuff.
Folding party.
Folding party. When we do laundry together, we call it a laundry party, so it's not so lame and mundane. Do you want to have a laundry party?
No. No, I'm not invited.
Okay, you're uninvited yourself to the
uninvited.
laundry party. All right, cool.
All right, so let's get that.
All right, so this is one of the hand-sewn quilts that I picked up, and I liked it because normally I go for stuff like this, right? Crazy colors, but I also acknowledge that maybe that's not everybody's aesthetic. So this has kind of neutrals and then oranges and blues, and it's gorgeous. And this thing is hand-sewn. So it has multicolor flowers throughout. We've got purple, and look, that is all cross-stitching. And then you can see all of this is hand-stitched. So it is the softest too. This one feels like it's been worn to perfection and there are no issues with it. So this one definitely is gorgeous, and I am so excited about the color combos with all of the hand embroidery. All right, so this one is just absolutely superb, and all of that is like a cross stitch on all of the joints that put together, I think, what I would probably call like a diamond rhombus kite pattern kind of thing. And the fabrics that are used in this are vibrant, they're gorgeous, and they're old. And that is my favorite part. Look at these retro fabrics. And then the back side is a really pretty kind of just baby blue, very pale blue. And, you know, this is the kind of stuff I live for. So you can see all of that has been patched so sweetly. Someone has spent a ton of time on this. And yeah, I kind of want to keep it. But David will be like, no, we don't need any more quilts, because literally...
No, we don't.
Okay, see? And so literally we have so many quilts. My linen closet upstairs is bursting. A lot of them are my grandma's, so those are the ones that I'll never sell. But man, I really like this. It's so colorful and good. Okay, next up on Quiltapalooza 2023... Oh my gosh, this is a little hand-blown Christmas tree with little packages underneath it. I thought it was adorable. So I snagged it. Oh yeah, we do need to get a bin for more Christmas. I just realized we have quite a bit of Christmas stuff in here. Yeah. So, you know, we collect that all year long, and then we will be having a big Christmas in July sale for David and I. And definitely looking forward to that. It's going to be pretty epic. So can't wait for you guys to see what we have saved since Christmas. It's pretty amazing. All right, so let me make sure I don't have any other little scary friends. Yes, I do. I remember now. Oh, another little blown glass tree with package ornaments. What a cutie. And I'm going to put that in with the Christmas stuff too. And there's a missing ornament, but I think it's down in there. But yeah, we packed those in quilts because they're pretty scary. Don't want to break those. Here they are. Okay, good. I was going to say, oh no, we've lost some packages. But all right, so we are creating a Christmas bin. Oh, check this out, you guys. This is so cool. This is a Busilla kit. I did not pay that for it, by the way. It was sale day. But look, these normally sell for like $18, and that would have been quite a few years back. And it's Mr. and Mrs. Claus. These are so much fun, and everything is there. So it's just ready to go, never been opened. These are just wonderful. And they come out so cute with the little sequins and all the little felt details. Look at those eyes. So good. Okay, I found more glass stuff down in my quilt. These are blown glass Christmas ornaments, and there's 3 of them. They are so sweet. And, oh, those are going in my Christmas bin as well, sorting out. And then let's get our last one. Oh, look. Cute. And this one has like kind of an etched glass thing going on. Very good. All right, so hopefully that's all the breakables in that quilt. Okay, so I got this one out, and look how cute it is. Now, you will definitely recognize, I know a lot of you guys, that if you are a vintage linen enthusiast, you recognize the pattern on these. These are made from vintage sheets that coordinate. And then you've got the piece together baby blue, yellow, green. So pretty. This one is really nice size too. And then I think the backside on this one is white. Yes. And this, of course, then would be machine sewn, but definitely a hand pieced quilt. And I loved being able to recognize that vintage pattern. So colorful and pretty. This one just screams spring. Oh, I love these. And again, this was a quilter's home that we were in, and it was nice to feel like I'm going to be able to rehome the things that she poured a lot of time and love and energy into. Okay, so I'm getting down into my bag, and this is a gorgeous hand-blown tree from Poland, and it is in lovely shape. Scored it. Going to put that into my Christmas bin as well and sell it later. Okay, so this little blanket is embroidered with the cutest little putty cats you have ever seen. Now, it has some issues, and I'm going to stain treat it. And again, it's one of those where it's got, unfortunately, some staining, but it also doesn't look like it's been laundered in a while. So I'm going to soak it with love in OxyClean and see what we can do. If it doesn't come clean, again, I will probably sell it at a very deep discount so it can be parted out. If it does come clean, well, then hallelujah. And the back side is kind of like a, what's like a yummy flannel. It's so pretty. Very, very soft, very old. And I just thought the little embroidered kitties are just wonderful. So fun. They're all doing little activities. I like this guy's. He's on a scooter. All right, let's see what else I have down in here. Oh, I bought these for just pure silliness at Christmas time. They
I saw those, and what I thought of was those toe socks that you had with all the little...
I know. These are little gloves, and I was like, I am totally wearing these for a show for Christmas. So stay tuned. Weirdness abounds at the Coleman house. We have finger puppets. Okay, here is another little blown glass tree with hand-painted ornaments all over it. It is super sweet, and I loved it. Had to pick it up. Again, I'm shopping for Christmas year-round, and this one is just superb. So pretty. Oh, bless you. David just sneezed in the background. Okay, this is David's cane. Honey, do you want to come talk about your cane?
Yeah, let me put it together.
All right.
I have no idea. I just know when we were watching that Antiques, I road trip or whatever it's called.
It's this road trip antique show. Some of you've probably seen it, and it's with these guys, but they like lose money on everything they buy.
They do.
It's kind of weird.
So it's a cane, but it's a cane that comes together.
Okay.
So you put it together, and then the top does come off. It's a really nice sturdy cane that comes apart. Kind of looks like a pool stick.
Oh, you could, no, can't, no, okay.
But it's just a really unique piece.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's David's big find for
nice
the day.
and
He
sturdy.
was very excited about his cane.
Yes.
All right, speaking of cane, I have a candy cane silk scarf, and it is the softest thing. Like, it's extra soft. Like, it's wonderful. And I can't remember, yeah, Echo. I don't know that it's terribly old, but I just thought it was really pretty. And it would be great for decorating or for wearing, either way. So we're going to put that into our Christmas bin. Oh, jewelry. Okay, I'm going to show you this bag. I got all kinds of fun stuff in here. Okay, so I picked up some costume jewelry at one of the estate sales today. And the person that this all belonged to apparently at one point was a school teacher. And I thought that was special because, you know, she was probably trying to pick out seasonal items to wear for her students. This I got for me. And then this little amethyst bracelet or necklace I also got for me. And then these two, this is a cloisonne orchid. And then this was a little Fabergé style egg on a chain. I thought it was really neat. I don't know anything about it, but I like those. And then these are all the brooches that I found. This one especially I think is great. Like the little rhinestones in him. Christmas trees, and look at all the pretty rhinestones in this as well. So just for fun, seasonal brooches are always great, and I try to, you know, look for them as I find them. And this one in particular is I believe, does that say, yeah, Eisenberg Ice. So I'm guessing this is newer Eisenberg. But Eisenberg, as you know, is definitely a great brand. I was excited to pick up this little pretty. Okay, so in the way of cute quilts, look at this. Again, hand-stitched and embroidered. So sweet. This is just a tiny little kitschy quilt. Would be considered maybe like a doll quilt. I don't even think it's big enough to fit a crib. But oh my gosh, it's so cute. You could almost hang it on the wall. And I love the navy blue color scheme, and you can see every little hand stitch on the back. So just a darling one. Look how cute. He has a little knapsack. Almost looks like a little guitar. He might be a rocker. All right.
Okay, so I have the glass separated by a lot of the linens in here. Don't know anything about this piece yet, but I had to grab it.
Is that hand painted? I have
No, it's inside the glass.
That's blown glass. Oh my gosh.
What I was interested in is, no, it does not glow. That's okay though.
That is okay.
But
wow,
it's just
what a
really
pretty
neat.
piece.
And see how it's in the handle as well?
Yeah.
The green swirls going opposite of the way it's roped.
Oh wow, that is beautiful.
Yeah, it's just different.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool.
And then, well, of course, this is a grab bag for me. Found this in the office at one
I
of the
didn't even
places.
see this stuff.
Yeah, so a bunch of little locks and little keys, but there's also some vintage keys, older keys in here. And the last sale we had, remember I had a couple of those pieces that needed a little key just to turn it?
Yeah.
Now I have some. Awesome. And then also found in there, we've got some egg holders or whatever, but so those are kind of useful. And then wooden dice, great for junk jars.
Cool.
And then, of course, some glass.
Ooh, glass blown candy. These are so pretty. We've never seen the ones like this before.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
They're
like
really
these.
nice.
Yeah, those are great.
So we got those. Those might look good in that basket.
I didn't even see. Oh, these are fun.
Okay, I got these, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to line them up right here so you can
Okay.
see. So this is how they were in a bedroom.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I am scared about leaving those on the couch like that.
Oh,
Do
I'm
you
going to
think
grab
they'll
them.
be okay?
Yeah, just
You're
for a second.
always balancing. Oh
I know.
my God, David.
But look, so red, white, and blue.
Oh wow, those are pretty.
And they're
I
the same
love-
maker, obviously.
I like the big round glass stoppers and them that all match. That's really pretty. Are they kind of iridescent?
That's in there. I might have to get that one
Yeah,
unstuck.
careful. We don't want to break it. Oh man, those are nice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Almost iridescent, yeah.
Those are pretty.
So I do not know the maker, but I'm gonna find out. And I just had to grab all of them because they were just such cool shapes. And then the colors together.
Excellent. Yeah, those are great. Very cool.
All right, so Sarah, you didn't see this. You know how I like littles.
Yeah.
Well, this one was is a pencil sharpener.
And it's got a teeny case.
Yeah, and I've never seen that before. And look at how it's like a brassy gold.
Weird.
And it's really heavy. So
is there two different? There's two cash holes.
2 holes for your different pencils.
For your different size pencils.
Maybe one's for pencil, one's for crayon or something.
Maybe. Oh yeah, look, because there's
wax.
Another sharpener on
and
the
then
other
there's
side.
Yeah.
So you've got the sharpener on that side and a sharpener on that side for 2 different holes.
So probably a carpenter's piece.
It's so tiny.
But I love it.
I know, you love tiny stuff.
Put that in my little pocket.
Oh man, in your little pocket. Gosh, you've got glass fruit. Look, there's lemons.
Lemons.
Oh, these are so fun.
And these are actually
Little
Lennox.
pumpkin.
On the
Are they
bottom
really?
you have the Lennox sticker.
You're
on
kidding
all
me.
of them. No.
I would never knew Linux did blown glass.
Same.
Okay, I just learned a thing. That's
Same.
interesting.
Yeah.
So these are Linux. Interesting. Well, those are fun. I like that one. What kind? He's kind of gourdy.
Yeah, he looks like a little gourd, and he's supposed to sit flat like this.
Don't drop him.
No, but he's supposed to sit flat like that.
Gotcha. Oh, these are cool. Okay, right on. These are fun. Okay, so I dug the linens out of that bag, and I got some really pretty pieces at this estate sale. So many wonderful hand embroidered things, and it was neat to find someone that had, left all of their items. I can't imagine that family didn't want these, but they may have had so many that family took what they want and then this was left. I don't know, but really pretty. This one definitely does not need to be washed. It is in awesome shape. And look at these. I love how sweetly these are made. I believe this is tatting, and oh my word, I always mess up tatting and crochet, but this, according to the little chains and so on, I believe is tatting. Such detail, super sweet. There's another one of those. Beautiful. We've got a little multicolored medallion doily. Love that one. Let's see here. This one was so pretty. I loved the peach, and it's kind of like a variegated peach. And this is a table scarf or a dresser runner, whatever you would want to do with it. It would make a nice centerpiece in the middle of a table, and then these would be like the ends that would hang down. But again, beautiful with a vintage vanity, and I thought that peachy, pretty, almost sherbety color was really nice. All right, I went through all of these linens. Took me quite a while to go through the linen pile that was upstairs at this estate sale. Big house, a lot of rooms, and I love that mint green. And then there's one in the same pattern that's a nice kind of like a slate blue. And then I've got some sweet little hankies. Look at this Christmas one. We will put him over in the Christmas bin with the others. We've got this little gal. Looks like, I'm not sure what that says, but Paris. And it's a little hanky. Oh, look how cute. And we've got even like an original tag. Made in China, Je All Orly Paris. I don't know, it's cute though. This one is so soft and dainty. This was a little feed sack, but it's a Christmas one. What do you think, Skipper? Yeah, are you excited about all the new vintage? He's helping. Skippy's helping. So let's see, this is a sweet little feed sack, and I thought, looks like it was a sugar bag at one point, very old. So put that in with the Christmas things. And this is really nice. This one definitely needs a good launder. And I loved the hand embroidered flowers in this in all different colors. And it just opens up and it's so sweet. Now, I will tell you that it has a couple little, what I call moth holes. So I don't mind those myself. So I will probably just sell this one as is. I couldn't leave it behind because of the colors, and it's so sweet, and it didn't have any stains, just that little tiny pinholes. So David found it. That drip glaze is so good. Definitely 1970s fabulous. I love it. Blues and greens, and the shape is really interesting on this little guy.
That was in the basement at the last house we went to.
Yeah.
Mixed in with just a bunch of like stuff I would consider like donating type of things. So kind of got lucky on that.
It's cool. I like it. I'm gonna put it over here. And then another little sweet doily, and I thought that the flowers were really nicely done. Look at the leaves, and then the edging on this is stunning. People took hours upon hours upon hours to make these things, and it makes me sad they get left behind, but I'm happy to find them homes, and some of this I will probably keep myself as well. All right, so back to the linen pile. I have another sweet Christmas hanky, and this one is from, let's see here, 1978. Bonnie Annie. I don't know what that means, but I love that there's the calendar here. I would have been a year old, and my birthday that year, my first birthday, fell on a Wednesday, looks like. Yep. Got some more vintage hankies. They're helping. We're helping. Yeah, they're so excited. More vintage hankies. I love the florals. Very pretty. And these look so nice, tucked into all kinds of things. Teacups, decorating. You can make bunting with them. You can make curtains with them. There's all kinds of projects you can do with vintage hankies. I'm putting those in my hanky pile. And then these are tea towels. Check these out. These are really nice. They're all hand embroidered. No stains. They're in excellent shape. And so you've got teacups here. We've got a little teapot, and then we have the teacup and saucer. And they're all, again, in different colors. And then we've got our salt and pepper shakers. Isn't that cute? I didn't notice that, but hopefully I can get that out. I'm going to put that one in the laundry pile over yonder. This is so cool, too. I kind of want to keep this. I love that multicolored doily. Goodness. And what's neat, this side shows all of the handiwork that's gone into putting this together and stitching it together, and then this side gives you that ruffled effect. And this would have been done with what looks like almost embroidery floss, so it's kind of a fine knit or weave, if you will, and really, really great colors. All right, these are pillowcases, and they are so cool. I had never seen red calico pillowcases before, but you've got the little bloomers here on one, and then you have, look at this, the little top here on the other, and then the edging has this lace and this precious primary color calico. So, and these are like brand new. I don't think they've ever been used, but wouldn't those be so cute with a quilt on a bed? Someone was really into starch. This feels like paper. It's been starched, so like it's so thick and stiff. It's like it could stand up on its own. I know. Heavily starched runner. However, I appreciate the fact that she took care of her things, and her hand embroideries are so lovely, and you know, she definitely took good care of them. So this would be like a dresser scarf or a table runner, and it has the same floral design, of course, on both ends. Really pretty and stiff as a board. This is a cool drip glaze hobbyist piece. Gonna save that for fall. Put that in my fall bin. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. Someone did just a stunning job on this. I love it. And I think someone will want that for fall. Look at that yummy orange and brown together. And I love the acid reaction from the drip glaze and the colors that it turns. So cool. Okay, this is a little lusterware vase, and I have never seen one so ribbed and fabulous. I think this may be Fire King. I'm not for sure. I'm gonna check it out. But it's that yummy peach luster, and it's in really nice shape. The luster is still great. Okay, so here's where we are going to ask for your help. Leave me a comment if you know what this is. So we think it's a bowl. I believe it to be either Viking or Ellie Smith. And it is filled with cadmium, which gives it a really hardcore glow. But there's like a little lip, like it might have had either a lid or a top to it. And I'm not recognizing this pattern at all. So if anybody knows, David and I, neither one we're sure, but we thought it was pretty. And if it is a coordinating piece to something, maybe someone needs it. But otherwise, you know, we'll just sell it as a little bowl. And boy, it's nice and thick and gorgeous, and it sure does glow. I got another Christmas Basilicate, and this one is for some felt applique bows. And again, hand stitching that you do with these little kits, sequins and felt. And I just thought they were darling. These little kits are usually pretty expensive, and Busilla makes the best ones, and everything is all there. It's never been opened. So I'm gonna put that in with my Christmas stuff for Christmas in July. This was a David find. He loves a good thermos, and the colors are really groovy and retro. So definitely you'll see that coming from Junk Drunk Mantiques soon. David picked this groovy bean pot that has a really nice drip glaze, and he made a good point. Looks like a cauldron for Halloween. So we'll probably hang on to that and put it with our Halloween stuff. Super cute. Definitely will be selling, and it was marked USA on the bottom. So I think it may be an old piece of USA pottery, but I am not for sure. We got a great deal on it, so it will be coming this fall. Okay, so don't judge me. This was my pick, and it's enormous, and I think it might be Hager, but I am not sure. But it's it was in a back bedroom, obviously, at an estate sale, and it's about 16 inches tall. And I'm going to defelt the bottom of it because it's just felt over the bottom. But it's very sensual, and it is a good one. So I love it. I thought it was cool, and I feel like some young lovers out there, no matter what your age, would really enjoy this. So let's see. I'm going to try to pick it up. It's really heavy.
It's like a soap opera trophy.
David grabbed a bag of insulators, and he's going to clean them up. They're all Pyrex, and he got a great deal on these. So he grabbed them, and he is going to do something cool with them, he said. What are you going to do with them? Do you know?
I really don't know yet. I know I'm going to definitely clean them up. There's no chips or anything on them, so kind of excited to see what we can do. Maybe make a craft out of them.
Cool. And of course, you know I love vintage handmade. Look at this mouse. Karen Williams, do you see this mouse? Look at the little eyeglasses and the millinery flowers. This would have been like a hand-done project on a cone base. And she's kind of weighted so she won't fall over. And I love her. She is so dang cute. This reminds me of some stuff my grandma and I made in the 80s. I've got a little funny jack-o'-lantern, and he's handmade vintage as well. Felt eyes and crocheted body. What a cutie. He looks so great. He's going in my Halloween bin. Yes, I am. What we have here is a bona fide mantique brought to you by none other than David with Junk Drunk Mantiques. David, what is this?
It's a Delta Powerlight battery-powered lantern. So these were like pretty popular in the 40s and 50s.
I see.
Yeah. So I haven't tested it or anything, but these are generally just used for display.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Very industrial.
Great for an industrial display. I love it. And the blue is really cool too. It's got like a blue kind of patina for the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. We have Pockets, the children's book. This little guy's a shoplifter, I've decided. No, I'm just kidding. This, the 20th century speaker. I had to pick this up for home, school, Sunday school, Easter greetings, Christian endeavors, entertainments, temperance, etc. For Christmas, Thanksgiving, Labor Day, pioneer gatherings, and patriotic occasions. So I'm guessing someone would get up and recite The Miller of Dee. There dwelt a miller, hale and bold, beside the river Dee. Anyway, this is an antique. This was like early 1900s, and the binding is not in the best shape. However, it is the coolest old book, and I thought, God, wouldn't that be amazing for someone's really patriotic 4th of July display as well. So we are thinking about now going into summer months, so that's kind of where my head is at on that book, and it's really cool. Got another little piece of Empoli down in here, and it is so pretty. I think we found 2 pieces of Empoli. I've got one coming up that I'm going to show you that's really spectacular to you. Look at that optic. Gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. And this looks so nice too with any mid-century glass or pottery. It's a good one. Okay, something else that was breakable that I forgot that I'd packed down in here with pillowcases is this little vintage planter. It is made by Patmar from Japan. Never heard of that brand. Never seen this one before. And vintage Valentine's Day planters usually are a pretty hot commodity in season. So I'm going to just save this and hang on to it until probably next January, which is kind of a long time, but that's okay. All right, let's dig and see what else is in my linens bag. This is a vintage pillowcase. Love the pattern. It has butterflies all over it. It's very reminiscent of Vera, but not Vera. And then I've got more doilies. Look at the colors on this. So vibrant. And that work, it just blows my mind. The amount of work that people put into one doily. Nobody does that today. Does anybody make doilies today? Well, if they don't, they should, but these vintage ones are by far the best and long to be preserved. I like this one. It's kind of got that really dramatic poinsettia looking leaf, and it's green and pink. I love those non-traditional colors. So great. Okay, got another big blue doily. Actually, I own one almost exactly like this. And it is like a mint green and white, very pretty. And then this is the cutest little hobbyist ceramic piece to hang on the wall, or it could sit and be just a catch-all dish, but I love it. It's retro, it's cute. And this person was obviously crafty between all of the hand-done ceramics and, the antiques and the doilies and the linens and all that, like just so great. So was happy to find that little guy. Okay, so this is interesting. I bought an entire bag of these little handmade dollies, hand stitched. The outfits are all hand done, and they all have kind of like a similar like stockinette face and arms, and they are all some I think are different nationalities, some are different occupations. And they're just so primitive. I can't even tell. The hair almost feels like a little piece of wool or something. But I thought these were really cool. And I wasn't sure if they had been, just someone's craft project at one point, or if these were, a little girl's playthings. But I thought they were neat. And look at her. She has like a little bouquet of flowers. And you know what their hair is? I just figured it out, you guys. Their hair is pantyhose. They're nylons. Oh my Lord. The craftiness. And again, this was all that estate sale from the person that had all of the fabric and did all of the quilting and so on. And looks like she made, oh my God, she made little dolls. So I bought a whole bag of these. I think they are so cool. And I will probably sell them in a lot, I'm assuming. I don't know. They're just so interesting. I might hang on to them for a minute. Okay, I have her very gingerly wrapped. She is a very old little composite dolly. Look at her little body. She's got little crocheted bloomers. She only has one shoe. But I had to save her from the doll room where I was. I love her little bobbly head. She is so cool with that aged patina. Definitely a composite face. She's seen some things. Okay, so I just dug this out of the bag, and this is probably one of my favorite things that I found today. These are vintage teeny tiny, actually antique little gloves, and they are like children's size, both of them. And this is a pyrography box, and this would have been done by wood burning. So you would have had a wood burning tool that plugged in, and these were all hand done. And they are very collectible. They date to the 1890s to the early 1900 turn of the century. Really spectacular. Look at little metal hinges on the side. And I will likely be bringing this with the gloves in it. And I love that you have all of that burnished burnt wood on both sides. Just a spectacular little antique box. Okay, pulling out another large piece. Look at that vibrant red. This is in Poly, and it is a large Looks like a snifter with no pedestal. Oh my gosh, though, look at that. Beautiful. All right, that will definitely be coming from Junk Drunk Mantiques very soon. Froggy went a courting and heated ride. This is also another David. This is another David find. And he has got a bulbous and girthy set of little frog thighs on him. But wait, there's more. Do you want to show his hidey hole?
No, you do it. I
Okay.
like watching.
That's weird, babe. Okay, so this is his froggy hidey hole, and this is very roughly cut. We think it's an artisan piece, and it's so weird, and we love it. So Froggy is happening. He has seen lots of things from the home he came from the estate sale. So ribbit, Froggy. That is definitely coming to David's shop. That is a total Mantiques. Do you love your frog?
I love my frog.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's really cute. Do you want to name him like Buford or something?
Sam.
Sam.
He looks like a Sam. Hi, I'm Sam.
Sam.
Ribbit.
All right, so this, don't break the vintage, sorry. We're trying to put vintage away and I'm making a video and it's kind of crazy in here. This is a piece I bought because it's so dang cool. And when we were in Taos, there were tons of wonderful local art galleries and artisans and pottery and so on. This one is signed. I don't know anything about it. I just loved it and I got it on sale. So I did not pay that for it. I actually got it for $6. And I think it is so beautiful because you have kind of like almost that iridescence that you would have like in carnival glass, but it's in this really rough and jaggedy piece of pottery, which I just dig. It's so cool. Make a great sage bowl. I know I always say that, but I'm serious. It really would. Okay, got a bowl full of hand-turned acorns. These are great. I'm gonna put those with the fall display. I didn't want the dish. I just wanted the nuts. So here they are.
Here they are.
Seriously, I'm putting them with my fall stuff. They'll be coming in the fall. I got nuts. Okay, so you're gonna laugh because I have been the jewelry casket whisperer lately. But this one actually matches the gold gilding stuff that my grandma had within her bathroom when I was a kid. I recognize those tassels. And just like all of the mats and boxes, it does have the little opening right here, and it's got the beveled glass. It's filthy as all get out, but I'm gonna clean it up. And the inside is nice with that same kind of gold velvet. And it's a great little piece. I'm pretty pleased with it. Now on the inside, these are some of my babies that I scored at the estate sale. This was at the estate sale with all of the dollies. We've got a little jointed bisque penny doll. And then I thought she was really cool. I loved her style, how modern she was for an occupied Japan piece between 45 and 52. She's pretty amazing. So we'll leave those little gals in there, and then I gotta clean this up. It's nasty. Okay, I just unwrapped this little guy, and I didn't like some of the little leaves, so I took out some of those leaves. And these are button flowers, and they are made with vintage buttons. Some of them are metal, some Bakelite, and they are really, really cool. And whoever did a great job. And then look, they came in this little green glass vase. So I will definitely be bringing that as a wholesome little crafty item altogether. Just so cute. I love the buttons. I am the traveling button. I guess, you know, that does make sense. That's how I got my start. Okay, got some little Christmas blown glass stir sticks. David picked these up. Got a deal on those, so I will put them over with the Christmas stuff. Oh, and then there is this little blown glass birdie too. Look how cute. Little bluebird of happiness, just in a different way. It's got little red feet. Okay, so we just unwrapped the rest of what was in the bottom of the IKEA bag that was newspapered up. David, tell me about these little dudes, because you picked those.
Yeah, so this one right here does have a sticker on there. It's Sweden.
Grana glass. Or no, yeah, Grana, Sweden. Interesting.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that brand, but the
haven't
Bollicante and the pink
Yeah.
is really nice on that little guy.
Yeah, a really nice one there. And then this guy right here, I don't know the maker yet, but what makes him so unique is so you can set him right here, or you can set him like that. Because he's got the shaved off.
He's flatsy on his little, this is something. All right, I don't know what this is, but we're gonna definitely research him because I've never seen one that could sit just flat like that. But look how cool he is. He looks like a little canary raindrop.
Yeah, well, they were both at the same house in different
Weird.
rooms, so I'm guessing they're probably both Swedish, especially judging by his eye, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this is
I wonder
Swedish
if he
piece.
glows. He might glow.
He might.
He might. These are interesting. Okay. So then I picked little Pinocchio. He is a cute little Disney figurine. And then David snagged these little wooden guys. They are little wooden vintage Christmas trees. Aren't these cool? Love those. And then David, what is this? You must have gotten this one, yeah?
Yep, that was in the garage too. I do not know the maker of it, but it's very pretty, and I have a feeling it will glow.
Little art glass piece. Little bunch of toothpick holders. Look, they're all teeny tiny little shells.
Like little Marcel.
Yeah, it's little Marcel, and they're all glued onto these little plastic picks, and there's literally like 4,000 of them in there.
Mermaid bathroom.
Mermaid bathroom. And then I don't know about that little piece. That might be a little something cute. It's toothpick holder, definitely. Yeah. And then I picked this little box with the heart on it, and because you know it's got ladybugs on it, and I just thought it was sweet. Neat little vintage box. Okay, this is a David thing. David, is this, what is this?
Well, it's a pipe holder, yeah. Oh. And I didn't realize that this was leather. I just grabbed it and was super excited. So you've got that beautiful glazed pottery.
Yeah, this is actually like our Fantsalacci pieces that are up there. And they're covered in, you can see them up with the mushroom thing. I'm shooting from below, so it's kind of a jacked up view. But yeah, that is definitely Italian, and the leather wrap is really nice on that, and I love it. Fantsalacci. And then this is, this is one of my favorite finds from today. This is a antique jewelry casket. And it is Victorian. It's in the shape of a heart. It has the original lining, very old, and such a beautiful patina and a sweet piece. And it is signed right here. It says like WB something. I'm gonna have to get the jewelry loop and make it out because I can't see. But it is quite a nice little piece. This is the coolest little bird. David found this guy. Is he Westmoreland?
Yeah, he's Westmoreland, which I was pretty surprised because he doesn't look like a Westmoreland find.
Look at how pretty he is, though, in the light.
Yeah, and they had two of the smaller Westmoreland birds that we checked the beaks, remember?
They were broken, though.
Yeah, and they were broken.
Yeah, no, this one is great. And it's like that molasses root beer color, really pretty.
Different color.
Yeah, I would have thought he was Swedish if I didn't know.
Good find.
I would not have thought he was Westmoreland. How cool. And then we found a Viking glass pear. Beautiful piece. These are really collectible too. The animals and the fruit and veggies from Viking are really nicely done. And you can see again, look how clear and beautiful that glass is. It's in great shape. So this was a fun one to find. And then from the littles in that bag, we had a couple little Swarovski pieces. We've got a Swarovski owl with the iridescent kind of beautiful, like looking, oh, look how they glow. Those eyes. This is Austrian crystal. And then we have his little owl buddy too, his little friend. I know, he's so cute. So they are very, very collectible and such neat little pieces, itty bitty tinies. I'm betting David will have fun bringing those. Yes. All right, so we made it through one IKEA bag. We have 2 more to go. It's insane. There's all the Christmas jazz that's been sorted out so far. Oh, and I forgot to show you. Okay, here's more Christmas. So we have a little caribou, perhaps. Little celluloid guy. He's like a blow mold. And then all of these little miniatures and littles. They're all kind of hard plastic. There's a little deer down in there. Look at these. Little Santa. We've got a little mica tree. Just a fun little bag of Christmas buddies. I don't know what those little white guys are down in there, but I threw them in. So great bunch of fun Christmas stuff. I can't wait. I love Christmas. All right, so digging into this bag, this is another kids quilt that I found at the quilting house, and I have to show you this. It's just epic. So, whoopsie. On one side, we have a rocking horse, a doggy, a piggy bank, a ball, a rattle, a duck toy with wheels, which is like an old school one, another pig, and then the same designs repeat towards the bottom. But the other side is what I'm just nuts about, is this really groovy pattern. And look at this little skunk with the flower. Look at the turtle. Got a cute little red kitty. Look at him. Him's done some dirt. Look at him. Anyway, I just love these kids' prints. So colorful and happy. And again, I use these kind of blankets for my dogs. You don't have to use them as a baby blanket unless you just want to. But super sweet, again, from the quilting estate sale. All right, I just unearthed this teapot I got. It is the most wonderful depiction of hand-painted swallows. And this is a beautiful one. It is made in Japan. I wasn't familiar with the star on the bottom, so that one's going to take some research from me. But it is in beautiful shape, and I'm so excited to bring this because I literally love the design. And you guys know I pick what I love, so it's just darling. Swallows are so beautiful. Okay, so this is a Victorian box, and you can tell it's Christmas because she is all dressed up. She's got her hand in her muff, and she has the little poinsettias all the way around. So Art Nouveau, and just absolutely stunning. It's got some winter scenes all the way around the box, and the box itself is a treasure. And then I had, oh yes, more Christmas, a little Busilla ornament, and I think this is, yes, this is a little sequined buggy for the Christmas tree. So those are great. And I'll put more Christmas stuff because I actually found these Santa Claus is Coming to Town sheet music. These are wonderful for the back side of your Christmas display. You can frame them also. And then we have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And then we have the same ones just in worse shape. So I have 4 of those, and they are going also with all my Christmas stuff. And we have more guidebooks. And this one is about vintage and antique buttons, which are just superb. I'm going to pour over this one before I sell it. And then we have another one about buttons. And again, this came from the house with all of the person that was doing all the sewing. So really cool. And then we have some modern collectible doll identification books. I've sold this one before, and it is a great book. There is a lot in it. So those will, of course, be coming for future sales. And then this quilt is so pretty. It has hand embroidered butterflies all over it, and the stitching is just lovely. It needs a bath, though. This one is the one that smells a little musty, and all of the butterflies on this are different colors, and I just fell in love with it. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to take this home and rehab it, show it some love, give it a nice fluff, and make sure it doesn't have any scuzz on it. And then I'll be bringing it to a sale. But I really thought it was beautiful and worth picking up for a bargain. Okay, got some antique books. I thought this one was really neat. This is a Christmas one. And from the Library of Patricia, I believe this is Children's Christmas Stories, 1913 Doubleday. So definitely an antique Christmas book. Every child should know. So sweet. So I will put that with my Christmas items. Okay. Then we have In a New World by Horatio Alger Jr. And this one is dated 1906, and I love the inscription on the inside. Very cool, antique old book. Gonna have to pour over that one as well. Now, this was set aside in a bookcase that no one had found, and it is a scrapbook. And it is a scrapbook of everything from Christmas. Look at all of this. And the sweet little things. Hope you like this scrapbook of mine. Sincerely, Margaret Williams. You know what, Margaret? I love this scrapbook of yours. And I am smitten with all of the wonderful pages. The Birth of Christ. So cute. is. It's just the sweetest thing. And of course, the ephemera in it is just delightful. And that's, of course, what we're here for. But the fact that she saved all of these wonderful Christmas cards, look at all of this, and then also did some cutouts from magazines and so on. And it just goes on and on. So this one is fully Christmas, and then we go into a little bit of Valentine's Day. I'm not going to run it because I'm going to save this, of course, for a Christmas show. But we've also got Valentine's. We have, I think, what she had considered as her dream home and dream family room and couches. And she has cut all of these out and pasted them from magazines. So we have everything from flowers to corn. We got Del Monte fruit. And then magically, we transition from flowers and Bible verses back on over to Christmas and Valentine's Day again. So this one is just spectacular. Kool-Aid. I'm over the moon when I find something like this, ephemera-wise, because it is just so special and there is so much goodness in it. It's like a little mini time capsule. All right, so this is from my Dolly estate sale. I have Mary Poppins down in here in her little blue coat, looking so cute. She did come with a doll stand. I'm not sure about her brand. Her little hat is felt with some millinery flowers, and she's in really good shape. So I'm definitely will put her with the doll collector book, and she stands on her own like a little cutie. This is a pretty little pink and blue bird tin. It is Lynette, looks like made in Western Germany. Really pretty. And I love these estate sale companies that we work with because, of course, you know, a lot of things are individually priced. Some things aren't priced at all. And literally, we bring bags and piles of stuff up, and then they give us a price. So even though you may see a sticker on something, that's not necessarily what I paid for it. Look at this little gal. Isn't she cute? She's just a little crocheted lady. She's an ornament. This is a porcelain dolly that I got. And I got her little friend that goes with her. And these actually are very reminiscent to me. My grandma, back in the late 70s, early 80s, made a bunch of these kinds of porcelain dolls. She would go and they would hand paint the little faces and glaze them, and then put the fabric bodies together and make the clothes. And again, very time-consuming craft-wise, but I always appreciate these when I find them because my grandma made them. Okay, now I have some really great little wooden Polish dolls down in here, and they are so fun. Look how cute these are. Hand painted. I love their hair, and they sit, this little chair, super mod and cute, and she sits in there. So we'll get her out. And these are her sisters. And then this little gal I just thought was darling, and she wanted to tag along. I wanted to come too. These are my friends. I'm the brunette. They're the blondes. Got it. Okay, so got all of these little babies, and they are peg dolls. Very sweet. Love their little outfits. And then down in here too, look at this. I've got a little Cupie. And she has a hand crocheted little dress, and it's got little panties crocheted into it. How cute is that? All right, so we'll set her. I hit like the linen jackpot this weekend. This day I hit linen jackpot, and got some really beautiful designs. Again, all of this hand embroidered, hand embellished, hand stitched. Kind of blows my mind when I really think about it, the time that it took to make all these. These are just some little flower embellishments that I thought were pretty. Put that little girl with them. And again, this is just the rest of my linen pile. So I'm sorting everything out and putting things in current to sell, and then little things like this. Again, this would have been like a little Busilla door knocker. You would put your doorknob through there. Not a door knocker, a door hanger. So I will put that with my Christmas stuff. And then the rest of all these really pretty linens. Now, these are pillowcases, and I thought they were so sweetly made. I don't think they've ever been used. They are really, really nice. So I got 2 of those. And then I also had one of these and one of these. And yeah, so that is, okay, we made it through another IKEA bag. Holy cow. So that is part of the linen haul. Okay, David, so what is this thing?
Well, from everything I've looked at so far, it's 19th century. It's a Dala coffee pot, most likely Turkish. These were handmade, hand-hammered, and you can see where the nail is hammered in there, as well as on the sides here. And so that shows us the age, that it's definitely an older piece. And you can even see that it was hand cut.
Yeah.
And does also have the braided handle.
Oh, wow.
Now it's coming loose a little bit right here, but I have it tucked because I feel like you should just
leave it.
Yeah.
So this thing is huge. Okay, so how big is this thing?
24 inches tall.
Gee whiz.
And it weighs over 10 pounds. I haven't weighed it yet, but I know it's over 10 pounds. Wow. And there's no marking on the bottom.
That is such a neat piece, though.
It really is.
And what would be served in this? Coffee?
Coffee. It's a coffee pot.
I cannot fathom that much coffee.
And the bigger ones, you can find the smaller ones online, but the bigger ones, they were made or used for big groups, basically. Yeah. So you'd put this on the burner or on a fire pit and just have that coffee going and then pick it up and serve the group.
Wow. Yeah. Huge hammered brass Turkish coffee pot. That is spectacular. That thing is enormous. Yeah. We aren't sure of the maker yet, but it is a huge one. 27 inches would look really nice amongst your others, especially if you're wanting to add some height to your swung vases. Yeah. This one will do it.
And I do think it's probably 1950s.
Yeah. It's beautiful. And it's nice and thick. This is not just a cheap glass, cheap clear vase, especially with the propellers down at the bottom.
Well, and they had it, there goes Peaches.
Bye, Peaches.
They had it with all the Christmas in that second basement.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
And green, or the different stuff coming out of it, but right next to the Christmas tree, and I thought that looked kind of cool.
Yeah. We're going to clean it. David will probably be doing a reel on that, and you'll see it on Instagram. Okay, so you saw this in the background of some of the other stuff I was talking about, I'm sure. This is a vintage hybrid needlepoint. So you can see we've got crewel stitching in here, and then we have the actual needlepoint. And then this almost, I'm not sure what this stitching is, but it almost gives me like a crochet kind of vibe. But look, it looks like it's tied. Anyway, I don't know anything about that. That's all new to me. This, of course, then would be cross stitching, crewel, needlepoint. Look at the lettuce. This is the farmer's garden. We've got little pumpkins growing on a vine. I think this might be like some cauliflower. And then we've got some butter lettuce. We've got some, maybe some kale, broccoli. And then, I don't know, some little red things. Might be tomato plants or something. I'm not sure. But we've got the barn, the house, the hay cart, the sunflowers, chickens. It's just so cute. And of course, I was drawn in by the little rainbow. And yeah, somebody's gonna have to have this. I just love it. Enter the notebook of a one Larry Wayman. There we go. Let's focus. Larry Wayman. And Larry was in the Boy Scouts in Denver, apparently. This is a vintage Boy Scout pennant that was all wadded up inside this amazing keepsake. So this was Larry's Boy Scout binder. And there are all kinds of little pieces of ephemera and badges and so on down in here. And then this goes on, of course, as the manual and all of the handwritten notes and leaves and so on that he would have found for various badges. We have the badge sash, and it's like a little mini Boy Scout time capsule, and the sweet little handwriting is so sweet. Conservation and how it affects fishing. I just love this. So anytime I find these little special time capsules of ephemera, well, you know that I pick them up. So this would have been Larry's, right? And then I found, totally unrelated, this is Shakespeare's Works, really nice antique Shakespearean book. That'll be coming soon. But back to my time capsule. This entire box are pictures and correspondence with Larry. There's also little cards and things that were sent to and from him. And then letters, and lots of wonderful letters to read through, and correspondence with information, handwriting, and so on. So again, time capsule, I'll probably sell this all together just because it's special, and these are Larry's. So I may end up putting that with the Boy Scout lot. I'm just not sure yet how I want to do that, but I'm definitely going to try to unfold this pennant and get it straightened out just a little bit because it was folded up in Larry's binder. A couple of little spice tins that are cool. I know David will be bringing those. Found a beautiful scarf, but it's a designer. I can't remember what it is, but it's really pretty, and I like the earth tones. Let's see here. Twill and acetate, made in Japan. Really groovy design. So I'm going to put that in the launder pile. This is also going to the launder pile because of that spot. And we are going to hold our fingers together and just hope that some OxiClean takes that out, because I loved this Cruel pillow with the wheat and the flowers. Has such a great fall look with the leaves and so on. And it was in good shape otherwise. It literally just has that little bloop right there. So I don't know if you guys knew, but I do try to salvage what I can. If I find something for a decent price and it's got a little spot on it, sometimes I will launder it. A lot of times I just pass on that. But on something this beautiful, I'm going to try to see if I can get that spot out and hope for the best. David got this funny guy. I think he is a shaving kit little guy. I'm not for sure. You might have put like your razor through his nose or something. I don't know. We're going to have to find out about him, but that was definitely a David find. And then Spaceship to the Moon has the greatest mid-century astronomy type graphics. So good, and a whole bunch of fun. Really cute book. I had actually not seen this one before, and I've picked up these kids' books for a long time. So look at this. We're in the spaceship. So got that book. And then, oh my gosh. Okay, so you can see it says Cecil Jr. And this was Cecil Jr.'s scrapbook. And this is the second scrapbook I found today. That never happens, by the way. This is the record of the good wishes sent to Cecil Homer Wayman Jr. Butch from friends and family. So I am not sure if this started like as a baby book, but I believe it did. And they kept this of all the things that had been sent to Cecil. And I mean, again, this is chock full of fabulous kitschy ephemera, Valentine's. The pages are a little shredded, but there is so much in here. Oh my stars, look at those bluebirds. I hadn't even seen that. So I'm going to carefully go through this because the pages are really, really trashed. But there are some excellent, look how cute this is. Excellent, excellent pieces of ephemera in here with some really, really kitschy, cute designs. And you can see this was from Cecil's 3rd birthday. And so I'm guessing this was the record that maybe Mom kept of all of the cards so they could remember who sent what. So we've got 1st, 2nd, 3rd birthday. Let's go on this way. We're at 5 years old now. 9 years old, 1956. And look at all of this. This is just amazing. I can't wait. Hot dog, it's your birthday. I cannot wait to sit down and actually pour over every single page. I got a chance to look at most of it, and it was a reasonable price. And then you've also got time capsule little mementos of notes and field day from school, 1959. This is just wonderful. You know, and the fact that someone thought enough of Cecil to keep all these sweet cards from family and friends over the years. This scrapbook is literally falling apart, but holy cow, the contents that it contains make it all worth it. And that is my last item to show you. This has been such a fun haul and unboxing, and it's been really amazing to get to go through everything with you guys. So thank you for watching. All right, guys, well, please make sure to hang out with us Sunday nights and Thursday nights. We are on David's channel, Junk Drunk Mantiques, Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, and my channel, Sunday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern. And we will be bringing loads and loads of the fabulous fun things that you saw in my unboxing video. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Peace, love, and vintage.